can you give me my coffee? I'm running late.
Hi, Skip. Hi, Kelly.
Money, I got money. Money, I got money.
What is she? What are we doing? Oh my God, stop. I can't.
Welcome to our podcast.
What is up, guys? What is poppin'? Welcome back to your favorite mother-daughter duo podcast. This is Genesis Podcast with Carissa.
And Jennifer.
Oh wait, no, I'm Sis.
And Jen.
With Jen and Sis. That's why it's called Genesis. Duh. Going along with the little stupidity here already. Today we're gonna be doing we're doing a game, and this is something that we got inspired. Yes, you.
I know.
My mom's wearing fake glasses to look smart
I'm
today.
very sophisticated today.
You do look cute.
I mean, I'm clearly the brains of this duo.
Do you need that purse for this podcast, though?
Do you need... Oh.
Also, guys, I have to show you something on the YouTube.
Is my purse hurting you?
Look what we have here. Hidden under the left butt cheek of Jennifer.
You want me to tell you something about this? There's a reason why. Tell everyone what you wanted to do on the way here.
Go get candy.
You wanted to stop at a gas station and get what?
Candy.
No, what specific?
Lollipops.
You wanted to slurp all over a lollipop?
Mm-hmm. And blow bubbles.
Okay, well, this is why I didn't stop and get you a lollipop, because I had a little surprise for you that I wanted to share on here publicly, because that's just what I do.
You got me lollipops?
No.
Lollipops crack your teeth.
No.
Lollipops have chemicals.
No. We had a review on our iTunes.
No.
It was a 1-star review.
I'm scared.
And this person...
Our first 1-star.
It says Fonville 22. Fonville 22.
Interesting.
Said, in regards to our November 4th episode, listening to the beginning of this podcast was absolutely disgusting. I understand that this podcast is all about having fun, but the smacking from eating while recording made me cringe.
Some people hate that. I'm sorry, Fawn.
Well, I mean, the good news is we are officially cringeworthy.
We're hashtagable.
So, I'm sorry, but yet I'm not, because I don't think
you should expect it. You should expect it from us, but some people, that is just like Dad, for example.
And
that's one of his pet peeves.
I get that.
Yeah.
But was it that extreme that you need to go...
I don't know. I'd have to go
put
back and listen.
a 1-star review on our podcast because of that?
I truly don't put it past us for it to be that extreme, though. We've been very extreme.
Of course, I remember it was whenever we had those...
Jolly Ranchers.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And we almost made the noise. But we were lip smacking to it.
Well, just for everybody...
Just for a short period.
Just for everybody to know, we do some ASMR sometimes on this channel, or on this podcast, so just be aware.
Just, the main part is we're real. This is who we are.
Mm-hmm.
Cringeworthy or not.
If you're going to have a conversation with us sitting on a couch in the living room,
you're going to get
we're going to be
out.
having full-blown feasts while we're talking.
We are eaters.
Yes. Girls don't miss no meals.
We don't miss...
That should have been our podcast name. Girls don't miss no meals, and we ate every time we talked.
That...
Someone's going to steal that. Someone's going to freaking steal that. Patent. Is that the word? Is that the word?
Yes, it's a patent.
Okay.
You need to get it patented, but...
I didn't even finish the intro.
Isn't that funny, though? Like, you wanted a lollipop, and it popped in my head, and I'm like...
You saved it for the podcast.
I saved
I'm
it.
proud of
Thank
you.
you.
Do you know how many times I have to tell my mom,
And...
please stop yapping, save it for the podcast?
But I did it so well that I didn't even say to you, oh, I got something to share with you on the podcast.
Yeah, true.
It was a boom surprise in your face. Because you know why? I'm responsible, intelligent, and responsible.
Yeah.
And I checked the
Reviews.
email No, I checked the email first, and it come up in an email because I was like, oh, I'm sure we got like loads of unread emails from people.
But we don't.
And all it was pretty much that.
A 1-star review.
And we got another follower.
Oh, good.
Yeah. But,
Well, please excuse me while I slurp my drink real quick.
oh, we're getting 1 star again. But honestly, folks, I don't care. 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, 4 star.
Just give us a
5
rating.
Star.
Just give us your truthfully honest opinion on us.
Because we are giving you our truthfully honest selves.
Mm-hmm.
So, we're cringy. But it's okay.
But never finished
Not
the
always.
intro of what I was saying because we got a yapper over here.
Oh, here we go.
Just kidding. So today's game, how we're going to start it off is we are going to be doing something that Jen Chamberlain. Emma. What am I saying? Emma Chamberlain does on her podcast, where pretty much the idea of it is that we think of quote unquote a stupid question. It doesn't have to be stupid. It could be like a very interesting thing that a lot of people want to know. For example, one of her questions she asked was, why do periods sync? Meaning, like, why, if you have a period, does your mom get a period around the same time, your best friend, whatever.
And that's been proven between us
Yeah.
and even Mel.
When we're around each other for a
Yes.
while, our periods are like the same time. So that's like one of the questions she asks. Obviously, there's a reason for everything. There's an answer to every question. So we are going to answer in our best, like,
Intellectual
abilities. We're going to be answering the questions how we think they...
And be honest.
No, truthfully, don't come up with something out of your
Right.
mouth. Yeah. So we were ordered to each pick a quote-unquote stupid question. And then Sierra also has 2 questions. So we have 4 questions we're going to give you guys. Oh, only 1? Okay. 3 questions we're going to give you guys.
I still gotta think of one.
Alright, well, I have mine. It's kind of stupid, but it's like a stupid question I've always wanted to know.
Shoot.
Where does the water in your mouth come from? Where does spit come from? Like, where does it leak out of? Why do we have spit in our mouth? Why is our tongue wet?
And as you say that, I feel the spit filling up in my mouth.
Yeah, like, where does it come from? Does it come from your throat and come up? Does it seep out of your gums? Like, where does the spit in your mouth come from? So Sierra is thinking that it comes from your
Under her tongue?
gleet.
Yeah, under your tongue.
But where does it come from? There's not like a
Sweat.
pool of water.
Sweat.
Your tongue sweats.
It's like a form of sweat.
Sierra thinks it's sweat. Okay, I think... No, you go first, because it was my question, so I get to go last.
I think it's just like how blood circulates through our body,
Mm-hmm.
and it's the moisture,
Of...
because our bodies are, isn't it 80% water?
Mm-hmm. See, you're going where I was going.
Yeah.
Well, finish! Yeah.
I just think it's just like it's permeating.
What is that? It's not permeating. It's... Oh my gosh. You thought that it
No,
was...
permeating out of our skin.
You thought it was permeating. It's condensation.
No.
Precipitation.
No.
Yes, dummy.
Permeating is a word. Sierra, can you look up permeating?
No, that's
please?
not part of it. Is that all you have to say?
No, I just want to make sure
So
that.
you think it comes from your skin. She thinks it comes from sweat.
Oh, I think it's just like, it just like seeps out of our body,
But where?
in our mouth.
My opinion is that I think it comes through our facial glands, through our gums, and our gums are meant to be wet so that our teeth doesn't scrape it, and so our tongue doesn't swallow itself. And I feel like it just like continuously fills up because of like where you were going, our water that we're drinking. That's why when you're thirsty, you get cotton mouth. You're like, oh, my mouth is dry.
I'm not kidding, my mouth is flooding.
Okay, I have to keep swallowing my...
It's flooding in.
Because you're thinking
It's
about
like
it.
the Hoover Dam
It's
broke.
your brain. It's your neurons working. Wow, for once.
Did you look up?
Jake Lay's mouth is
Permeating.
watering. Oh, she texted us.
Okay.
Here is what happens. Did I not say glands? The glands that make saliva is called salivary glands. The salivary glands sit inside each cheek, at the bottom of your mouth, and near your front of your teeth and jawbone. So me and Sierra are right. She said under, I said the cheeks. You said you think it just condensates like a blood circulation.
I said it permeates.
There are 6 major salivary glands and hundreds of minor ones. Saliva moves through the tubes called salivary ducts.
Well, then I'm taking these glasses off because clearly they're not working.
Okay, that was my question.
That was my prop for the day because I thought,
No, put them back on. You look really cute with them.
no, I don't deserve them.
What, are you feeling a little under the weather of stupidity? What's your question? What's your stupid question, Mom? Hopefully you can answer your own. That'd be nice.
Okay.
Something you've always just wondered, like, what the heck?
Okay. So when your hair grows,
Mm-hmm.
where does it come from? How does it grow?
Hair follicles.
Well, no, duh. Of course, I'm like, that's just a stupid.
So your skin, your hair, and your nails are all the same follicle. And pretty much what it does is that under your skin, your organs are working and they're providing throughout the body. And then there's a layer.
No.
Let me finish my opinion. So under your skin is a layer, and things can pop through because of bacteria, because of a bunch of things. So pimples can pop through, hair can pop through.
But where does
anything.
the hair come from?
It's formed under. It's your
How?
skin, and then there's a layer, and then
Again.
in between there is a formation of hair.
I don't-
Cells.
So you think there's like a strand of hair underneath that just like comes out a little bit at a time?
I think it's
No.
cells. I think it's follicle cells.
It is cells.
Cells.
I was going to say cells.
Well, that's what I said. So,
CELLS.
what is your opinion?
I just said, I believe it's our cells.
Right, where does hair come from? Your hair begins growing from a root in the bottom of the follicle. Like I said, the follicle. You said follicle. Okay. The root is made up of cells.
Because you said
Of protein.
follicles are in
honestly-
our body.
I must be a genius.
Here.
I have literally gotten these right. The hair gets pushed up through the skin as it grows, passing an oil gland along the way.
But here's my thing. I'm picturing, you said the hair on our head. If you get a cut, there's not hair inside our brain, right? That's what I'm saying.
It's cells. I told you. It's protein cells. How do I get these on under my earphones?
They started to hurt my ears. That's why I took them off.
Are they too close to my face?
And I just wanted you to
My eyelashes are
experience
scraping
pain.
the glass.
because they're so long.
Oh, really quickly before we move on with the game, because Sierra has a question for us. Really quickly, our last podcast, I had to address this really quick. Our last podcast went up and it was up for, I think, 23 hours, almost 24 hours, and then it was taken down by YouTube. So YouTube, what's going on? Number
Rude.
one, I have a YouTube channel, so I know how this all works. And when you have 1,000 subscribers, you're able to receive monetization on your videos through ads. Now, number one, we don't have 1,000 subscribers, so
Which is
rude. If we had 1,000 subscribers, I can even see where this copyright is coming from. But it was a plagiarism copyright. So we either said or did something that was quote unquote plagiarized, which is actually pretty cool, because if we said the exact same words word for word that somebody else said,
Then we are like, there's a reason why we brought those glasses today.
I hope I don't get plagiarized for reading definitions. Was that what it is? Reading definitions word for word?
No.
We'll figure it out later. Anyway, so we got a plagiarism copyright. That last podcast was taken down. I deleted it off my memory card to make more space so I can film. So I don't have it available to repost, but it is still available on iTunes and on Podbean. So if you guys missed that episode, it is still up. It's just not on the YouTube until they decide to put it back up.
If they decide.
Yeah, it's under review. So sorry about that, guys. You couldn't see our beautiful faces, but you got to hear us at least. All right, just had to address that. Next question. Next stupid question.
Why does the sun lighten your hair but tan your skin?
Ooh. Okay, I know this. So for the skin, we have this. I don't know what it is, but it's called melanin or melatonin or something like that. Melanin is something else. Melatonin. So we have melatonin in our bodies, and some people have more than others because of just like their race or ethnicity. And so whenever the sun hits your skin, the melatonin is quote going crazy and bursting out, making your skin appear darker. As for your hair, the follicles that are passing through the oil glands and the protein cells, whenever they get light, whenever they have a light on them, they lighten. Simple. Your opinion?
I don't like that I have not once got to go first.
Look at her Googling over there.
Really? First of all, I can't even get service in here. Because I was trying to look up our Genesis podcast thing, or email, to see if maybe YouTube sent something there.
Keep going.
Anyway, before I was rudely interrupted, I think it's something to do with like melatonin.
I already said that. Mom doesn't know what melatonin is.
Carissa, spell it.
M-E-A.
Wrong.
No, M-E-L.
Wrong. No, just stop there.
A-T-O-N-I-N.
Just stop there. Anyway, but you didn't answer about the hair. You was just trying to sound all sophisticated. It bleaches our hair.
Does it?
Yes.
The definition is actually pretty crazy. It says it most likely has to do with hair being dead and skin being alive. The sun bleaches and destroys the melanin in your hair, giving you lighter hair. And the melanin is a pigment found in your skin and hair cells. Yeah, but the skin's alive and the hair's dead.
It is melanin. Melatonin is when you're sleepy.
Yes. Listen, you should get our phone and read that, because remember, before it wasn't
true. If you guys couldn't hear, I know if you're on YouTube you can hear what Sierra's saying, but if you're on the iTunes, it says melanin is a pigment found in your skin and hair cells that give each its color. It does seem weird that the sun bleaches our hair and darkens our skin. This has to do with hair being dead and skin being alive. The sun bleaches and destroys melanin in your hair, giving you lighter hair. Insane.
I'm smart.
You haven't gotten one right though.
Did I say that it bleaches your hair?
You said melatonin. Dummy.
You said melatonin.
Because she said I was wrong when I said melanin.
Moron.
Anyways, guys, that was our game this afternoon.
Stupid game. You have the worst. I don't know why I gave you
When's
the
the last
ratings.
time you came with a game?
You are Miss Creativity, and you have really been slacking in that department when it comes to our podcast. I feel like you're not giving our podcast the proper attention that it deserves.
What are you giving it?
My presence.
You're lucky I graced you with my presence.
Yes, exactly.
All right. Well, I asked on the Instagram if you guys had anything that you wanted us to talk about. So we'll go through you guys first, and then I have some questions to ask. Do you want to give any updates or anything?
What about my useless facts?
I think that really are useless. And you already told us all of them, so what is the fun of it?
I did not.
Guys, J. Clay gets so excited for the podcast and will just start freaking telling us everything she wants us to hear in the podcast. I'm like, don't tell us twice.
Carissa, it's not all about you. It's about our viewers and listeners.
I almost said something mean, but I'm not.
No, do it. Show the real you. What was our prior discussion prior to the podcast? Sierra got to see a side of you that you even said, I can't believe
Yeah,
that
Sierra has the audacity to say she can be super bratty sometimes.
Like, I don't know where she comes up with this crazy
What are you
notions.
talking about? I'm serious. Such a sweetheart.
And then what did you say?
Sissy sweetheart.
And then people think they like you.
Yeah, because this is the cycle of me goes. So on the outside, people are like, "Oh, she seems cool. She seems no. First, it's like, ugh,
Do they really though?
brat, bougie, spoiled, B-I-T-C-H." So people think. Then they get to know me like, "Wow, wait, you're cool. Like, you're chilling. You're nice. You're sweet. You're funny. You're a good time." Then when they really get to know me, when I'm really comfortable with them, I don't care to like put on the I'm always nice and in a good mood show anymore. Now you get to know the real side of me.
And what happens then?
I admit,
leave.
okay, this is the truth. Like, I'm not a fake when I'm being a super good time, fun,
No.
happy. Like, that's me. That's truly me through and through, in and out. But with a capital B, I can be sassy, bratty,
With a capital S.
sassy, bratty,
B, capital B.
B-I-T-C-H-Y-E, and stress.
All capitals.
Stress. Oh, wait.
Oh.
Before you go into useless facts, I have to tell them what happened when I woke up with two black guys this morning. Yes, you guys heard
Bore
that
them.
right.
Bore them with that story. Go ahead.
You guys heard that right.
Sam finally had enough.
I woke up this morning with two black eyes. I can't.
And I didn't believe her because hard for everyone to imagine, but she's very dramatic And when she told me she woke up, I was like, no. I was like, okay, oh, poor Carissa. What happened? But she showed me pictures.
I FaceTimed my mom probably like 3 hours after I woke up around, like, it was like around 9. I FaceTimed her and showed her, and she's like, she could still see that they were like red, but she couldn't see when they were purple. When I first woke up out of bed this morning, like, Pickle wakes me up every morning. I go to take him out, and the first thing I do is just like look in the mirror, like, what do I have to like fix my hair a little bit to just
what
get
do I
outside?
have to deal with today?
I looked in the mirror and I literally thought me and Sam got in a fight in our sleep because I had black eyes, especially my left eye was completely just like purple, swollen. Like I had bags under my eyes, but most times when people have bags, they sink in. My bags were swollen out and they were like filled with pus. I'm
a lot of people have
some type of fluid.
They have puppy bags.
Yeah, so it was like some type of fluid. I had this like purple ring around the whole entire outside of my eyes, and it was like purplish blue, like it looked like I had black eyes. And then I got a cold washcloth because it said do a cold compress and it said to flush your eyes out. So I live in Arizona with like one of the worst water.
I know.
What is it? Worst water? What?
It's hard
toxicity.
Water.
Yeah, harshness.
Yeah.
And I read online and said to flush your eyes out with like sink water or whatever. So I like put
But it worked, right?
I took a shower, so I was like, I might as well just turn the bath on and go under. So I don't like this and open my eyes and it was burning and then flying through. But then my face got super, super dry, maybe from the water.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my gosh, it started getting like peeling kind of around my eyes. So I put lotion on, the same lotion I use every single day without anything ever happening. And it started burning so bad. Like the skin around my eyes is super raw and like red and just
and she
dry.
also doesn't keep her hands off of her face.
No. And the reason why all this is happening, and I'm like 90% sure, I mean I haven't seen a doctor or anything, but I'm pretty sure it's because my allergies, and ever since I've been a kid, I've had the worst allergies. I used to fall asleep on the floor.
Spring and fall.
Remember I used to fall asleep on the floor like every single day just because
in the kitchen.
Because it was the cold. I needed the coldest surface. So I would just like take all my clothes off and sleep on the kitchen floor with like a cold washcloth on my face. But yeah, my allergies have always been so bad. My eyes would always get super swollen. I make this nasty sound, so brace yourself or fast forward 3 seconds.
Wait, what was that? Was that your eye?
No, my normal sound from my throat.
Oh.
I do that to
like
itch it. I do that. I itch my eyes. I rub my nose as hard as I can, and it freaking makes me
I know
sneeze.
exactly what you're talking about.
And then I literally look at this, like my eyes get so swollen.
I've seen stars.
Yes, I've done that like all my life because I've always had really bad allergies. And then I don't know, it's just been acting up the past week. I thought it was my mom's cats, but I don't know what it could be. So
I think it's just a combination. Like I said, I think you have spring allergies and fall allergies.
Yeah. And my other eye's been twitching nonstop.
Stress.
So annoying. Well, that was a useless story, so here's some useless facts from Jennifer.
These aren't not from me. These are from the internet.
All right.
And I better maybe.
All right, let's discuss.
Maybe we need to start telling. Maybe that's why we were flagged.
If we feel the need, how about we?
This is from the FreemanInstitute.com.
If the Franklin.
Freeman.
If we have the need, maybe we can elaborate on it a little.
Okay. Here's one. I did not know this. Nutmeg.
Nutmegs. That's a spice.
Yes. Is extremely poisonous if injected intravenously.
Wait, what's intravenously?
Are you kidding?
Let's just have a moment of silence for Kristen's intolerance.
Come on.
Girl,
What's? I have never heard that.
injected into your bloodstream.
Okay. What'd you say?
Vein.
You said intravenously.
Yeah.
Intravenously.
Okay, that's stupid. I understand that.
No, you are stupid.
Okay, so nutmeg, you can ingest it and eat it,
Right,
but you
and
can't
it's okay. But
put
if
it in
it
your
is,
bloodstream.
if it is like injected into your veins direct,
So can you eat crap?
extremely. I don't know. What are you asking me for? I haven't seen people I'd probably ask. Did you know that a snail can sleep for 3 years?
Aw.
I think I could be a snail.
Every time I see a snail, I have to touch it so it rolls up.
They're cute.
I have to touch it so it rolls up. My friends used to put salt on them
Why?
to kill them.
That kills them? What's your friend's name? Carissa Clayton?
No. I should expose her. Who? No.
Good
She's not in the room. She's back in good old Delaware.
A crocodile cannot stick its tongue out.
Well, no dip. It got a beak. Tell me what can stick its tongue out with a beak.
Birds.
No, they can't.
Oh no.
Yes, they do.
What?
Did you ever see them eat? They go like this. And then
Ew, you be creeping.
you're a creep. Only one person in 2 billion. One person
So 1 is
out
a
of
billion.
every 2 billion
Yes, the ratio is 1:2b.
will live to be 116 or older.
I believe that. That's not useless.
That's gonna be me. That is like intense.
I'm gonna be 101.
Well, I said 110.
101 for me.
I told you this prior, but I still want them to know. Did you know that on average 100 people choke to death
I don't get
on ballpoint pens
that's insane.
every year?
I've never but how? They put the whole thing down the throat?
I don't know.
Or does the ball
I
of the pen
choked-
fall down in your throat?
I don't know.
It's so tiny though. You don't choke
How
on
do
it.
you? Yeah, I don't understand. But 100 people a year.
Have you ever choked?
Yes.
Like
My
seriously
dad can
choked?
do the Heimlich maneuver on me.
No way.
Yes, 100%.
Remember I choked on a McDonald's chicken nugget?
Remember had bones in it,
Yeah.
like human bones.
I had to go to the hospital
Just kidding,
because there was like little bones in back then they used to put bones in chicken nuggets.
No, they didn't.
They didn't?
No, that's why. That's why McDonald's
Well,
reached out to us.
I swallowed it and
That's how we got rich.
we almost were able to sue McDonald's, but we were nice. We didn't sue.
We got something from McDonald's.
But you didn't like take the
No.
You didn't sue,
No.
and they reached out to you. But I swallowed it.
That's how we got
the
rich.
X-rays. The X-rays show like scrapes down my throat. Didn't I choke on something else too? Or was that Austin?
That's your private life.
Excuse you.
I wasn't talking about that.
Then what were you talking about?
You are disgusting.
You are absolutely terrible. I don't know who you are, Christian woman. Pastor Ryan, get her.
What is the little dot? You know how you have the letter I, a
Yeah.
lowercase little I.
Yeah.
What is the dot called?
A
I
dot.
didn't even know it had a name.
An I dot.
No.
A dot I.
No.
A dot.
Do you have a guess?
A dip.
Dip.
A ding.
It's called a tittle.
Ah!
Isn't that cute?
I'm naming my next dog that.
Tittle.
Pickle and Tittle.
Oh my god. What's the most common name in the world? World.
James.
World. So think of.
Muhammad.
Yes!
I already heard that fact actually. Muhammad.
She
Well, that's
is
'cause-
so smart.
So freaking smart. Can't stand it. That's why I was supposed to be freaking a grade ahead.
Americans on average eat 18 acres of pizza every day. Americans eat 18 acres
Well,
worth
we
of pizza every
we
day.
contributed to that fact 2 days ago. We all went to the pizza place, remember?
Oh
Got
my
some
gosh.
Yummy pizza.
The only domestic animal not mentioned in the Bible is what?
Domestic. That's like dogs and cats, right?
I don't even know what that means.
Domestic is like means you can like a
Control
house pet.
Definitely snakes. Guinea pigs?
Wrong.
That's not mentioned in the Bible.
The cat.
I was about to say cat.
The cat is not
'Cause-
mentioned in the Bible.
Because they're the devil, honestly. I've heard
Don't
that.
say that.
I've heard they're devils.
That is my biggest stress in life.
We're not gonna go there.
Do you want me to cry?
No.
I'm not even saying that.
Alright, I think we're over the useless facts.
Rude. Tigers have striped skin, not just striped fur. So if you shave it, striped.
That's cool. I've never seen a shaved tiger.
A cat's jaw cannot move sideways.
Let's try.
No, let's not.
I'm just kidding. Okay, guys, one time I read this fact that whiskers are a cat's balance. So if you cut the cat's whiskers, they literally can't balance. They'll like fly all over the place. So what I did is I didn't honestly cut them. That's so rude and psychotic. So I just held up my cat's whiskers like this and try to get him walk, but he wouldn't walk.
Well, duh. I have two more. One, I want you to ask you. What is the strongest muscle in your body? Strongest muscle in your body.
I
What?
think I heard this before. And
What are you saying? Your heart?
Wait, it's
Pretty sure I heard this one before, and I think it's your tongue.
I have no idea.
Carissa is a genius.
Well, because we talked about that, like
I heard that
because
before.
I heard that too.
Okay.
Gosh, I just
Since she's so smart, I just want to.
should I play dumb again? Like back to my alter ego.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm very impressed with you today and your
I'm
intelligence.
so smart. I can't stand it. It's
I know.
So sad.
I think what happens is that you are so smart.
I hang
that
around
it
you
just
too much.
Overcrowd your brain, so it becomes like the rest of your life clustered.
Who's the one that had lice in their kid? Ew.
You did. I had to pick those little white things
I
out.
never had lice. Put it on the Bible.
You did, Del.
Are you kidding me? Why do you even go there? You're psychotic.
Who's psychotic?
Who has those types of brains?
Who can't speak?
Ugh. Ew.
I'm like it's like ew.
She's trying to like plug her TikTok.
Wait, no, where's the other one I wanted to ask you?
Well, while you find
Oh.
that.
Some lions can mate over 50 times a day. So does a lion.
Yeah.
A lion.
Okay, guys.
Polar bears are left-handed. That's all I'm saying. Those are not useless facts. Those are very... Well, of course, she knows useless information. That's the thing. She's filled with useless information.
No, I think that I'm truly very
Carissa.
smart. I just
Carissa.
don't really have a lot of common sense. And I don't know definitions.
Again, I'm standing by. You are just filled with useless information.
That's really, really rude.
Truth
Well-
hurts.
I had this thing in here that I was going to ask us, but now I can't find it.
Go to our requested topics.
Well, while I do that, I remember one of them was how do you deal with anxiety? We're switching over now because we're all over the place all the time. We're switching over. That's why you never want to just skip through our podcast. You never know what you're going to miss.
Exactly.
You really don't. We should have called this the Chaos Cast.
Cast.
I just come up with the most amazing things. Chaos Cast? Wow. One of the questions on my Instagram was, how do you deal with anxiety? I don't have an answer. I'm going to still struggle with it every day.
I honestly believe you have to face it. So if you're having anxiety, it is literally a fear. And, well, not all of them. Like, I'm thinking of my
They
main
stem
cause
from
of-
a fear, like your thoughts.
Right. So sometimes the only way to get past it is to face it head on.
Mm-hmm.
But like mine, I can't.
Okay, she's
I cannot
been
release-
dying to tell you guys her biggest anxiety, so we'll let her. I told her not to talk about it because it's you can't call someone else's anxiety stupid though.
No,
because
you was just going to, because this is the type of Carissa. This is the one that everyone leaves.
so here is why my mom has a very
No, we
anxious
don't need
heart.
to discuss it. I don't need it to be discussed. I was just trying to look for a solution to an anxiety-ish issue.
I
That
can't
have.
stand you today. Stop. Put the glasses back on. You did better. You did better in the beginning.
No.
Hey, what did you please tell me that word again? Spell it. Come on. What are you doing? Guys, I'm losing my mom. I don't know where she is. She got the TikTok. She got TikTok brain.
I am very TikTok famous right now.
Mm-hmm. Almost 100 followers in 3 days.
So famous.
I'm telling you though, like you guys are hearing it here. I know my mom's gonna go viral on TikTok. I know it. Like I have it. I feel it in my heart.
If
and
I
my soul.
continue,
Right.
I might not.
What would that?
Oh, but I'm stupid.
What would that do for you?
Free up time.
True.
Tell everyone what we did yesterday. Nothing. What did you do Saturday? Nothing.
No, excuse me? No. Speak for yourself.
You pretended like you edited on Saturday.
I did edit on Saturday. Me, my mom, and Sierra have all been obsessed with TikTok. I'm gonna plug it again for the third podcast in a row. Follow us on the TikTok. It's the new move, guys. I'm telling you, if you're not on it, you're missing out. The cool thing about TikTok, it doesn't matter who you are. You could have 0 followers on all social media, literally not know a
Yes.
soul. You could come up from the ground and be here today and be famous on TikTok because right now there's no algorithm. I promise you there will be one when they start adding monetization in there, but you can't get paid. It's just a fun social media that you literally create 60-second or 15-second videos on. You can lip sync, you can dance. You guys know TikTok. If you don't, you should.
Dance. Speaking of dance, what did Dad tell you yesterday? I don't think Sierra heard this one.
No, but can I finish my sentence for 1 second?
But you need to enhance that.
I will.
Good, thank you.
So you can do a bunch of things on TikTok, and
It's fun.
we're all on there right now having so much fun. It's like not a stress. It's addicting. It's like funny.
It's kind of a stress.
Can be because you want to have it perfected.
Yes, perfectionism.
But the thing is, like I said, there's no algorithm, so anybody can grow. Like literally, Sierra made one TikTok overnight. It was at 40,000, and she didn't have a single follower on there. She just like randomly posted a video. So everybody has the chance to be seen.
Who was your first follower, Sierra?
You.
Thanks. Go on.
Really?
Yes.
Out of all those people,
Guess who my first follower was? Cadence Brickley. Thank you. I'll never forget her.
I don't even know who my first follower was.
Not me.
I know. But yeah, so if you guys aren't on TikTok, you should. It's fun and it's for everybody to just have a good time. But follow us if you do, because I think I'm really good on there.
I think I'm so funny. I say that all the time, but I mean it.
But you want me to tell them what Dad told me to do, but I can't.
No, I didn't say that. I said you said about dancing. Remember what did Dad
I
say
didn't tell
about
Sierra this either.
the one where the
My
three of us
dad-
did a dance?
Sierra, my dad said that, and the one that we did the dance, which by the way wasn't a dance. It was
Yes, it was.
sounds. It was dancing to ASMR.
No, it was not. It was a dance.
Bro.
Sis.
Hey now, I'm sleeping. Knock, knock, knock. Boom.
Were there moves involved?
Yeah, but it wasn't.
Did you have to like?
Anyways, my dad said that my mom danced way better than me and Sierra. She was the best dancer.
You did.
I'll tell you
he
why.
doesn't lie.
Me and Sierra did that dance, or the moves, how they were supposed to be. Like, this is called a whoa. And then my mom couldn't do the whoa, so my mom
I
did
chose
a...
not to. Because
With her legs wide
I'm
open?
creative like that. I'm just super creative.
So, of course, my dad's gonna find that. He's not looking at me and Sierra how we're gonna be dancing.
Stop. You're so jealous.
Not really, though.
Purple is not your color.
Who's purple?
Or green.
Who's green?
Green envy.
Yeah, I'm purple royalty. Black like your soul and your heart.
That's what I feel like right now against you. And I got Papa Red. Devil.
Do you think that that's acceptable? Guys, someone come get her. Oh, I just can't wait for the day. So, my dad has a dad. Well, no. But
Wow.
my dad's dad, my pap lives
Intelligence just goes on.
lives in Arizona, and we pretty much like take care of him because he's old. I mean, he's not going to listen to this.
I'm going to see him today. Are you going?
Okay.
No.
So my parents take care of him out
Parents?
here. Oh my
Your
gosh,
mother.
Mom. Can I take anything without you yapping today?
Speak truth, Carissa. Speak truth.
My mom, oh hail Jennifer, takes care
Much
of
better.
her husband's father.
Much better.
I lost my train of thought because I don't even know where I'm going because you almost have me yapping.
Much better.
Anyway, she takes care of him, and like they always like make fun of him and stuff like that. Like just because he's old and he can't see and he can't walk, so we'll just like mock him
You
kind
make
of.
yourself real
Like I'd be
good.
like, hey Jen. So my mom was like, yeah, Papa called me today and he's like, hey Jen. Like that's like kind of making fun of me. Anyways, they always tell him like joking around, warning him like we're gonna put you in a home, blah blah. Because they got him like a nice trailer that he can like it's a nice trailer. Like when I say trailer, it's nice. They like do everything for him, get his medicine, take him to doctor's appointments, all that kind of stuff. So I just can't wait.
Get out of your eyeball.
I can't because I'm having an allergy attack. I can't wait for the day that you and Dad are so old and I'm taking care of you.
Carissa,
And I take your dentures. You want your dentures?
That is not going to happen.
You want your dentures?
I will sign off refusing visits from you. You will be banned from the facility that I am in. I don't understand. So many older people do not want to be put in a home. And honest to God,
I think I'd have fun.
I don't understand it. Because when you go to a home, right? I think anyways, you usually have your own room. So, but there's also a community place.
Yeah,
so
like
if you
bingo,
want to
dinner.
hang out, right? So if you want to hang out with other people, you can go into the community, play cards or bingo or whatever, build puzzles or something. just rocking your rocking chairs.
They had like music nights
Yes.
and raffles.
Play the pianos and stuff like that. So you could do that, but if you want to be alone, then you could just go to your room. I don't understand why people don't want to.
I think it's an independence thing, and it's also just like a feeling like you have to have someone to take care of you. But Pep likes to be taken care of. Like, he enjoys like people doing favors for him. Some people don't. Like, Gigi wouldn't want people to do favors for her. You know what I'm saying?
I know. I just
My Gigi, which is my mom's grandma, is literally like 20 years older than my Pep.
she's gonna be 9.
And is like literally still driving, running around. She's crazy.
I haven't been in a car like with her driving in a while.
You think she's slow or she's a speed racer?
Oh no.
No to what?
I like the last time I drove. I mean, I'm talking. It's been years.
Mm-hmm.
But the last time she was just like a normal driver.
What kind of old person do you think you're gonna be? Because I truly see you being like trying to be so independent, not letting anyone take care of you. Same with Dad, but I can just see you being nasty.
No, I'm just gonna
Poop
be
in your pants, not let your teeth
out
in.
of here.
Like, I
Maybe
just
no
see you
teeth.
being nasty.
No, but I'm going to be the life of the party. I know it.
Yeah.
Because everyone else is going to be so run down because of the abuse of alcohol and drugs on their body.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not.
Well, you're going to be the one that has like the nip slip. They'll be like, Bertha, put your nipple away. Jennifer's nipple's out again. Call 242.
Jennifer is not an old lady name, though, right? Like,
Jenny. Little Jenny.
It's going to have to turn to Jenny because, like, nobody's going to be like, oh, this is my grandma Jennifer.
Gam Jen.
Grandma Carissa. That's not a grandma's name either.
No, that's why they say when you're naming babies, you have to think of names, but they can be at all ages of life. Because when I made that baby video on my YouTube, everyone came at me and were like, those are all just little baby names. Like, they can't be that whenever they're like a kid. But if you name them a super baby name, like for example Poppy or Posy or something, like it's like, oh, cute little baby, that's also such a cute little grandma name.
That is.
Like, maybe when they're an adult, like they don't want to be called Poppy and Posy, but like
Sierra. Is that a
Cece.
Cece.
Yeah. Well, what are you gonna be? I'm gonna be Jenny.
I'm gonna be
Cece.
Sissy. Grandma Sissy.
Work.
Sis.
Grandma Sis.
Ew, I hate my
You're gonna be raunchy, I feel like.
No, never.
You're gonna be the one that like has barely any clothes on.
No, you're the one that has the skin flaking off. You already do.
You're gonna have skin sagging because the way you've been eating lately, your snacks.
Who's talking? Cinnamon roll?
Oh, really? Cinnamon roll. Who made them and took one on a plate and freaking just started eating? Like, never even offered any to anyone else.
Because I wanted to eat. I had no time for anyone else.
Where was you going? Nowhere. You would not. She also would not leave my house yesterday.
Oh my
I
gosh.
hinted
don't
around
even get
20
me
times.
started. You're obsessed with me. You begged for me to come over. I said, Mom, not today. I have things to do. I have my own life.
Are you coming over today?
No. But we are going to live with each other soon.
I know.
In a mansion on Camelback.
Do you want to go to Paps with me?
I can't. I have a lot of things to do.
So do I.
I have
but
literally so much to
But
do.
don't worry, I make time.
I have so much to do. I have
I'll make
projects.
sure I let Pap know that you don't have time.
I'm going
for
to
me.
Paps tomorrow.
No,
So
you're
stop.
not. You're such a liar. Sierra, are you going?
No.
You don't even care about your grandfather-in-law?
I do.
She wasn't no shit.
She was like,
I do.
Look, she's like, I do. This podcast is terrible.
It's absolutely terrible. I'm sorry, guys. We don't have no, like, we actually came into this, per usual, not having a topic, but we normally have an idea, at least, of what we're going to go through.
We had nothing.
But no, it's not terrible, it's just we've been bouncing everywhere. Like, weren't we doing the Instagram questions?
Oh, yeah.
On anxiety.
Oh.
We never even
where
gave them
we-
the answer.
I did.
I think we're getting really bad at this podcast
I
thing.
said, face them.
Okay.
You need to face your fears.
I would say...
Because sometimes, wasn't done. Sometimes
I'm done with her, guys.
your fear is all mental, and sometimes your fears are just like it's monsters that your mind creates. It's not even like a real fear.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say?
I would say, kind of on the same lines as you need to realize that all anxiety is a fear, and if you look at other people's anxieties, for example, something my mom's anxious about, I just can't wrap my head around it. So, like, you have to realize that a lot of people can't wrap their head around what you're anxious about. They can't understand it, and that's okay. But like she said, just face it, just get through it, and just, it's okay to feel the emotions. Like, everyone's going to go through it at some point, but.
And if this is a part of your beliefs, pray about it.
Mm-hmm. Pray a lot. That's the only question we're going to get to for the Instagram today, because this podcast, like we said,
Just
was
one
just
more.
all over the place.
Just do one more.
Favorite YouTubers and podcasters? Me and me. It's like,
How
like,
about me and us is what you meant to say.
favorite YouTubers, I am guilty to say that I've fallen off of watching YouTube. I really get back into it around this time of the year, though, because I love watching Christmas videos and vlogs.
Yes.
I am doing Christmas, so I'll be posting every day in December. But for just like day-to-day people to watch, like I normally only watch the Ace family and the LeBrant fam. And Alicia and Remy. That's it though. Like I don't have time. And like I watch Sierra and my videos, and that's honestly.
I have, of course, my favorite is Chris and Sierra, of course. But then I also follow a girl that I have followed for years now, and I love watching her. Love it. It's Elle Florence.
She's still doing it too. She's
Yes.
still behind it.
And she also does Vlogmas. So I'm like you. I kind of fell off too. Wonder why. I wonder if it's like a thing. Now maybe people are more into podcasts.
No, I think why I'm falling off is because other social medias is like taking over. Like I'm super into Instagram right now. I'm obsessed with TikTok, and also like when I'm driving, I used to watch YouTube videos, but now I'm the type of person I can't watch a YouTube video.
Listen, calm your neck.
I'd rather listen, so I just listen to podcasts now.
That's
YouTube
how
is
I
just
do on my TV.
the only time I have time for YouTube is literally when I'm getting ready to go to bed. So I don't just watch it as much.
But going through my list, the ones that stand out to me, I watch Alicia Marie, I watch Ashley Nicole, I watch Sierra Autumn, Elle Florence. I still love Jake and Logan Paul. I don't know. I still like to watch them. And I watch, like I said, Chris and Nicole.
Do you watch Remy?
No, I don't. I watch the Ace family sometimes.
Oh, I that's the only one I really keep up with.
Like for them, I go on their page and I look what the titles are, and then I determine from there if I want to. Did you listen to his song? He just made a song.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get to hear the whole thing. Is it good?
Mm-hmm. I think they're better at making videos.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to like hop on the new thing, which I think is smart, and you can always get better at doing stuff. But like,
I heard he got a lot of like.
I think it's not bad. I think it's decent. It's
a
not
lot
what
of
you
people
would
were
expect.
saying that it was just completely like
Not what you would expect.
like filtered, so to speak. Like
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't even sound like him, is what they're saying. Like
Yeah,
they're saying
no.
it's not that he is some great singer. That it's just that they just did a lot of work
Yeah,
to his.
and I'm
voice.
sure they did. I mean, a lot of
Right.
people do. Everyone sounds different live. Should I perform?
But what was the other one podcast you were saying?
Podcasters, honestly, I fell off on podcasts. I listen to Impulsive if it sounds like it's gonna be an interesting episode. But I don't mean to be like this, but like I just can't listen to them anymore because every word is the F word, and I feel dirty.
No, I honestly agree. And here's my thing: you will lose people by saying the F word. You will not lose people if you don't. Like, how many people have you ever heard say, "Oh, I just cannot watch them anymore"? They never say the F word.
True.
Right? You're never.
I mean, and I'm okay with every once in a while, but like it's every other word, especially Mike.
Stop.
Mike especially. It's not even Logan as much. It's Mike. But anyways, I listen to Impulsive. I listen to The Health Code, which is Sarah's Day and her boyfriend. I love their podcast. I listen to Alicia and Remy, and then sometimes I will listen to what's it called? Skinny Confidential.
Okay. I listen to Unsolicited Advice, which is Ashley and Taryn.
Mm-hmm.
I listen to The Skinny Confidential. Number 1, Genesis podcast. I honest to God listen to ours all the time.
I think we're funny. Like we're always all over the place, but it's just like a real conversation. Like when we have conversations sitting there, we don't have. I feel most podcasts are just literally educating or talking about a topic, and we do sometimes, but it's mainly just straight up mother-daughter conversations.
Yeah.
So if you want to sit in on our conversation for an hour, then that's what the podcast is for you.
And then I listen to Pretty Basic. I'm like you with Impulsive. I feel the same way. And then I also listen to Grow with Style and Grace. That's Nicole J's. I love listening to people that I know.
Yeah, I think like,
Like,
even just watching people,
Right,
you know?
because like I know who she is and I know like of her family and
Yeah. What does she talk about on her podcast?
Well, hers is more so about owning a boutique and like,
Oh, well, so you can
her
like,
story, right?
relate, yeah.
But it even just talks about her life, like her kids and stuff like that. So, but she hasn't done one for a while. But I think she plans on coming back to do it. She was asking for like topic ideas and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I think she plans on coming back, but I don't know.
But honestly, I truthfully want you guys to answer this truthfully. I don't know why I got it like that. Comment down below if you guys have certain topics, because we've done podcasts where we've talked about a certain topic. So we've talked about like relationships and friendships. That was the whole podcast. We did a topic. We did one where we talked about like our funniest, most embarrassing moments. But then we also have podcasts, probably like
today.
a good 5 or 6 where it's like today. Not this bad, where we're all over the place, but we just talk about everything. So
Just any thoughts that pop in our head at that time.
yeah, I want to know. We have a bunch of ideas for the podcast coming up, so I want your guys' advice. We want to do what you guys want, but still keeping it like how we normally would. So comment down below if you guys have topics or advice topics that you guys want to know about. If you would rather us have just conversation style, like how we have been doing sometimes,
Like, do you prefer it to be more structured
or conversation
or
style,
just not? Like just
right?
freestyle. So
And if you guys have questions, it could be any type of question. It could be like a serious one, it could be a funny one, it could be a TMI. Like you guys know, we'll talk about anything. Leave those down below. Also, if you guys want, you can DM me your. Actually, I will probably put a question out on my Instagram next week, but I'm going to be asking for your guys' phone numbers, and I'm going to be calling you guys either like next week or a week after that, and we want to just ask you guys questions, like what's the craziest thing that's ever happened to you, or just like funny questions. It's going to be something funny. It's not going to be like something serious.
we want to do the phone calls. We want to do
House parties where we can actually
bring you up on the screen.
Yeah, like a FaceTime. We'll bring you up on the TV because we have this TV. We don't even use it, so we need to like incorporate this stuff. We want to continue to like improvise and implement new things to our podcast.
Right.
We don't want it to just be the same thing.
Well, I think that's part of what it is, and it's how we can take the idea of what we wanted to make a podcast, because we've listened to podcasts and we liked it. We wanted to do it, but we're trying to find
What works for
to make
us.
it ours.
Yeah, and what works for us and what we actually want to do. I don't want to sit here and talk about the same topics over and over again. I want to like make it just conversation style.
Mm-hmm.
But it also depends on what they like too.
Right.
Yeah, guys, so that was today's crazy, chaotic podcast. Who even knows what we talked about? I gotta go home and think of a title, because I literally think we talked about 5,000 things just today.
If we swore, it could just be cluster. That could be the title.
Oh, gosh.
How about cluster fudge?
Who's gonna click on CLUSTERFUDGE? Alright, when you guys say that this podcast is called CLUSTERFUDGE, it's Jay Clay's idea. Alright, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please leave comments down below. Please review, rate, subscribe, and follow us on iTunes and Podbean.
Bye.
And we love you guys. This is Millie Billy Shirley. See ya later. Bye!